So when we talk about the prep architecture, we have to understand that there are different types of preps. Our preps are becoming a lot more tapered. They're becoming shorter because we're doing a lot more of what I call redo dentistry, which means we're taking off old crowns and we're taking off very, very large fillings. And so our crowns are becoming more tapered and much shorter than they were maybe 10, 15, 20 years ago. So I like to look at this chart because the less tapered a crown is and the higher or the taller the crown is, conventional cement or adhesive cement, and we can really depend on that. So that would be retentive, is what I would call the retentive, when it's tall and when it's not tapered very much. And so a material that I would use is a self-adhesive resin cement. And so we can use it on retentive crown. We can use a glass ionomer cement. We can use self-adhesive resin cement. On a retentive crown like this, where the prep is short and the tooth is narrow, but the crown is really resistant to function, we can use a self-adhesive resin cement, or we can use, because it's retentive, we can use a glass ionomer resin cement as well. And so what we want to think about is when we have a non-retentive crown, meaning we have a lot more rotation before we have any resistance on the crown, we need to start thinking about using an adhesive resin cement, whether it be a self-adhesive resin cement or a dual cured resin cement. We need to think about those kind of strategies in order for the crown to be retained during function. Here's another example where we've got an ice cream cone prep, and in this situation where it's not retentive at all, I would not consider a self-adhesive resin cement. I would consider an adhesive resin cement where I have to put adhesive onto the preparation itself. Okay, so a lot of these situations are presenting, and we have to understand the strategy in picking a cement. And so when we talk about a non-retentive, this is a really non-retentive. We're going to get no resistance to this type of preparation, and so I would not cement this at all. I would bond this tooth in with an adhesive resin cement.